Alright, guys, welcome back to some Hogwarts Legacy. Gonna continue where I left off. Decided to take a break from this because I've been playing it way too much. It was hurting my brain.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Confringo!
Yeah, we're just gonna dive back into it. I've been so curious about the story, how it's gonna continue. It's got me
I
hooked.
still can't believe we're
Got me
inside a
interested.
real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Revelio. Trickus Totalis. Fire!
Pity, not quite. You'll spell the glance off of that slick.
Clever.
Revelio.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
Get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
There's a puzzle. I think it's a puzzle, I'm not sure. But do I need to? I think I
We're
need to pull
being
that
watched
down.
by a door. Listen. Expelliarmus. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Ooh, it's a big old chest.
Confringo.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building? Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Sneaky.
That's
Right.
the last loyalist.
Juggle him.
Unfortunate, really. I'd imagine most goblins to be brilliant and fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me
Really
know if
love
you see any more
gobbledygook.
plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok
Revelio.
empty-headed. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Oh, this day's gone on too long.
What's that, Talus? Who's there?
Slain a leaping warrior's commander on the ground. Okay. I think I killed him. Oh.
Descendo! Expelliarmus!
I won't rest.
Places! Confringo! Accio! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Places! Confringo!
Oh, this really is too much.
Nice.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
It's more complex. These skills.
I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must.
Descendo! Confringo!
The boiler activated that
Vibranium.
handle. See it?
Thought it was going to take me backwards. Look at that big old chest.
Descendo! Accio!
Couldn't do that earlier, so what's the difference?
Revelio!
More goblin.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Get all the loot.
Revelio!
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio!
No, I didn't see this earlier.
Accio! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Protego! Descendo!
That was unimpressive. Get away with that.
Expelliarmus! Descendo! Glacius! Defendo!
Oh, little moon. One less human to worry about. Who do you think you are? How childish.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Defendo!
Get away!
No.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Nice try.
The Loyal's commander.
Painful.
Levioso! You call that spell casting?
This is almost too easy! Descend
Stop shooting me.
Many of them are there.
That should be the last of them, Amit.
Revelio. Yes, of course.
Wait, is there another folder?
Revelio.
Not seeing anything.
Confringo.
Revelio. This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Lord God. Oh, Doug.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake.
Interesting.
Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Bye, Lodric.
I hope Professor
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spintwitches
yeah?
as soon as you can.
Let's do the side quests real quick. I like racing.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Move, people.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you.
What up?
As before, I've arranged a special price
enough
on the
of
broom
this?
upgrade for you.
Not even.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see
Well, I wanted to do the side quest, but not enough dineros. Some kind of side quest. It's a Hufflepuff side quest. Ooh, Summoner's Court. Let's do that real quick. Yo, what up? You want a tango?
Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Yeah,
Of
sure.
course,
I
Charlotte.
lose. I
Then
mean,
may the best
win a
summoner win.
match. Ooh. This looks complex.
Accio!
Ooh, they bounce? Wait, what?
Precisely as planned.
I'm a little confused.
Accio!
Oh no! Every
Such
time!
grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned.
I wonder if I can knock hers out.
Accio!
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio!
Looks like we both got 50 now.
Precisely as planned.
Accio!
No! No!
Such
no.
grace. Finesse. Didn't I say I adore competition? Hard luck. Careful.
Absolutely.
Oh no, I'm gonna win.
Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Stay!
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio!
Hey, wait, what? I got it? How did I get it?
Precisely as planned.
What? No, I got 0. I'm lost.
Nice technique.
So you gonna knock yourself out?
Precisely as
No.
planned.
Ooh, I might go for a twofer.
Accio!
Come on.
Such grace. Finesse. Hard luck. Care for enough.
Absolutely.
Last
Don't count
one.
me out yet.
That's the spirit.
I can do this.
Accio! Precisely as planned.
Okay.
Accio!
$50.
Nice technique. Accio!
30. No, that's 50. They're cheating.
Precisely as planned. Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Such grace.
I double
Finesse.
tapped by complete accident. So,
Protego!
I'm gonna go one more time.
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absent.
Accio!
Come on, Charlotte.
Precisely as planned.
I'll show you precisely as planned.
Accio!
Accio! Precisely as planned. Such grace.
What?
Finesse.
But I stopped like halfway. Or not really halfway, but halfway enough.
Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Such grace. Finesse. Hard luck.
Absolutely. Don't count me
I
out
don't
yet.
know why I'm doing
That's
so
the
bad.
spirit.
I used to be good at this, and now I'm not. I'm so confused. Why?
Accio!
Stupid Accio. Get out the way, Charlotte.
Precisely as
Make
planned.
me sad and mad.
Accio!
I'll remember that. Accio!
You remember that.
Precisely as planned.
Shut up. It was not precisely as planned.
Accio!
Nice technique. Precisely as planned.
I need to get a 50. Not give her a 50.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that.
Are we tied?
Hard luck.
Not now.
Perhaps another time.
I must speak with the headmaster. Secret rooms. Map chamber.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there.
Uh-oh.
Until then.
I don't remember, but I don't think we're on very good terms with the headmaster. Just gonna spawn outside. See if the quest spawns in. Or something.
The headmaster's office. Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
I should have guessed it. I should have guessed Professor Fig's office. Professor Fig.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Well, gosh dang. Looks like I'm Professor Black now.
Ah! Ha!
Yeet.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets...
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
What could the headmaster want?
Looks like our character is really taking this pretty far.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes! Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Oh, come on, bro.
Something is very wrong with Professor Black. Dittany and Bubotuber pass. Mustache paste.
Mustache paste.
A word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kagawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they are fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes.
You should agree.
Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did you do to deserve him as a head?
When I witnessed what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
Dang, why am I so savage? Stupid wall. Oh no.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Aren't we all a little off? Oh, I just saw that. I knew I was missing one.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the...
Professor, I need to speak to you.
More people need
Hello,
to speak
Professor
to?
Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good.
Meet them with kindness.
That'll be all, Weasley. I mean,
Meet them with
Professor
kindness.
Weasley. Good day.
A
You know what they say, kill it with kindness.
leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Oh! Professor Black is happy with Scrope's...
Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the dignified banners of Hufflepuff. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever. Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness.
Aw,
it is
poor
the Black
Scrope.
family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
He really cares about pure blood.
It's
this?
pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Poor Scrope.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Gotta be fast. Gotta be fast.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Ooh, a chest.
Aloha Mora.
Aloha Mora. There we go.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near
Oh, wow.
and we will devise a plan.
Well, I'm gonna...
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Is that the last owl? I think that's the last owl. Well, I'm gonna end this episode here. I know I usually do an hour longs, but I'm a little tired today. I just got off work. So I'll see y'all in the next episode. Y'all have a good night. See ya.